Life Haven is an establishment Prophet Emmanuel and Prophetess Ruth Makandiwa founded for the benefit of God's people. This sanctuary of revival is a hub of unforgettable supernatural encounters, a place where renewal, transformation and restoration takes place. Most of the Life Haven guests are meeting the prophets of God for the first time in their lives. According to their testimonials, what makes this encounter so powerful is hearing God speaking into their lives for the first time.
I had this dream several times. I often see myself in a strange place whereby I'm seeing some men or female, but all of them, they are naked, and sometimes it's like they are lined up, and it's like my eyes are centered on their male organs. Sometimes it's like their organs are erected. I had this dream several times, and I had it 2 times since I came here. And one strange thing is like when I wake up, I often see that I can see clearly with my eyes an image or a picture of a monkey or a chimpanzee, orange in color. And often my dreams, when I finish, it's like I'm tormented. I feel attacked. I feel spiritually empty and with no peace of mind. Thank you, man of God.
It's all right. Your dream is a lot of things. Besides what you're saying, say, what you see actually, before we talk about what it means, it has affected your eyesight.
That's very true.
You have
I'm
a problem.
glaucoma. I cannot read, I cannot write. I'm helped by my fiancée here, Joyce. Thank you, man of God. Help me.
So you have a problem with your eyes, right? So you have a problem with your eyes, right?
Very true, man of God. I cannot see clearly.
We'll come to that. Notice when it started. You realize that it's an attack. But listen, the other problem is this. What you see always in your dream is something in the generation. Polygamy. 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 You know many wives in the family. You know about many wives, you people. Yes. When we talk of many wives in the family, and it's a spirit, it's like a spirit of a baboon.
Very true, man of God.
So that's why you're also seeing this baboon every time and so on. The baboon, you can't say this is the baboon's wife. Okay.
And
so,
one other thing, man of God, is like we said, man of God, it has affected me. It's like every time when I am walking around, I'm home, I'm at work, I see different images clearly with an open eye. Like sometimes things are going like this, sometimes like an image of a head of a demon.
Yes, you need deliverance, definitely on that one. I'll pray for you, because such dreams, if there was ever a person in your family who got mad, it was as a result of such dreams. Okay.
Thank you, man of God.
So we need to pray for you and to cover you so that it doesn't get that far. That's where the devil is just trying to drive all this to. So I'll pray for you. Once it comes out of your body, you will not continue seeing these things again, okay? So, but I've told you the problem. The enemy wants to blind you completely. He wants to blind you completely now, and then what you're seeing happening, the images and also the monkey, the images and also the baboon, the images, is just something to do with polygamy in the family. There was a grandfather there, had a very long, you see, when we talk about compound, very long, I'm seeing houses like 7 houses, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. In the past there. So it was like something given to the next generation and to the next generation, to a point where if you are not going to have 2 wives at one time, you will have to divorce and marry another one, or the other one has to die and still marry another one. It's something in the family. I know you want to confirm something, but we'll talk about it, okay? Don't worry, we'll talk about it.
Thank you, man of God, for this great opportunity. I have been having dreams whereby sometimes I'm chewing like a bubble gum, but it ends up not being a bubble gum. It's like, it ends up like those big chalks that we used to use when we were drawing colors. And then it's like they are stuck on my throat, and I spend the whole night trying to remove them. It will be just small, but at the end of the day, it's like I remove so many in big bulks, and I cannot talk, I cannot move, I can hardly express what I'm going through, but I'll be in a panicking mood and frustrated, and I'm not able to remove them, but they keep coming out that I can feel even almost 2 buckets, but I would have just eaten a small little piece of bubble gum. And then sometimes I dream flying, and there are people who want to kill me, but not flying as such, but I'll be swimming, sometimes backstroke, or even the normal way of swimming. I don't know what that means, but I've heard them so many times.
Okay, like I said, this is not prophecy. We're just discussing. So you ask me questions, I'm asking you questions. Are you married?
Yeah, and so, well, my marriage is almost broken.
Okay. It's a question. It's just a question. And then I will elaborate on that. Have you ever stayed with somebody who smokes?
No.
Okay. Is it not amazing that she's just talking about removing something from the throat after hair? You heard the way she's talking.
It's very true, man of God. Her voice just became full.
Yes, I want you to continue linking these things all together. Everything that happens, there is a connection. Okay, there is a connection. Because we simply need to pray against cancer. Anything cancerous. Because
Thank you, man of God.
besides you discovering it, that's the thing that you fear.
Thank you, man
Cancer.
of God.
So anything cancerous in your system, whether it's throat cancer or whatever it is, we need to pray against it so that it can be avoided, because somebody had that problem in the family. So we need to pray. It might begin to develop, not just from your throat, but this whole area that you're mentioning, your chest, one of your breast, might develop a lump which will become cancerous, and then it becomes devastating. So I'll pray for you. I know you might want me to talk about chalk, bubble gum, and so on and so on. What is important is really to go straight to the interpretation. There is something that I'm seeing. The reason why I'm asking you about smoke is because of something that you have inhaled. There is something that I'm seeing in the past, in an environment where there was something that you inhaled and it stayed in.
It is true, man of God, now
Okay.
that you are saying, I've remembered.
It's okay. I'll come to you and we'll talk about that.
Thank you for the opportunity, man of God. The first dream that I had, I was like preparing for a race, like training. And then the second one that I had, it's like I was actually running in a race with all these people that I knew. And at the beginning, like, it's like they all overtook me and I was like last. And I was struggling through the race. And then at some point, something just switched and I started running faster. And I overtook most of those people. And then at the end of that particular dream, I'm not really sure of the outcome, but I think I won. And then the third time, a relative of mine actually came to me and said she had a dream about me running a race against someone. And at the end of that dream, I won the race and I overtook that person.
Oh, that's okay. Let's not just talk about athletics here. But have you ever wanted to be a politician? Never.
No.
Okay. That's what life having is all about. Okay. But then, do you do sport?
Yes, I play rugby, man of God.
Okay. Let me ask you a question, because some of you don't even know what you want. Does it irritate you when you see people abusing funds in the government when things are done wrong every time? Does that hurt you?
It irritates me. It definitely does. It definitely irritates me, man of
You
God.
see, most people, they don't know how to explain, how to define their pain. everything that brings you pain is something that you were designed to solve. Everything that brings you pain. But listen, I know some of you people, it's because of what you have heard about politics. That's why you're not interested. But listen to me. The problem with these careers, sport and so on, there is a certain age that you reach and then you can't continue. Yes, you can't continue, but there are certain things that you also do in life that are ongoing, and your life is safe. I know, yes, we'll pray along that line so that God will support you, will give you energy. You will represent. Even we don't mind even if this nation is represented by you or whatever nation is represented by you. But is that the ultimate? I don't think so. I don't think so.
I know it's not permanent.
It's not the ultimate. So the issue is we need to look at other goals that God has set ahead of you. I don't know in your family, how many are you and your number what?
The last born. And
the rest are in front of you.
Yes, I've got
and you
many
will overtake.
siblings.
Yes, that's what we're talking about. And you are...
Amen, man of God.
Yes. You see, the dream is so strategic. It's like at the last one, and all of a sudden, you manage to overtake all of them. It means, like my brother that I was just talking to there, you see, victory is given to him to deliver the entire family. Victory is given to her to deliver the entire family. You see, you are from behind, but you surpass all of them, one after the other.
Amen.
And
Amen.
you become the most influential person in your family of all
Amen.
your siblings.
Amen. I receive it.
So no matter what they've done, what they've achieved ahead of you, just double that by 2.
Amen, man of God. I receive.
So,
I receive.
Finally, but I will tell you exactly what you can do, how you're going to do it, and I will elaborate during prophecy. This is not prophecy.
Thank you, man of God.
Okay.
This dream is the one that really make me come here from Australia. Because I just know about you about 2 months ago. But I've watched every video on the YouTube. But one day I was sleeping and I saw you. We were together. But I was holding one of your shoes. Then you are smiling, you're not talking. I was the one talking. Then I said, this is the same size. But it was not my shoe, it was your shoe. Then I was looking at it. But that dream, I had it once, but it was always like every time I'm saying it. It's like, then I told my wife, I have to go to this Zimbabwe. It was everything, money was locked up. But the moment I said it, 1 week just open the door, that was why I came in. And I just felt in my spirit that I didn't to be here. And I thank God for the opportunity for me to share the dream.
That's all right. I will talk to you because shoes, they represent mobility, movement, direction. So I will give you direction. That's why you have come. I will talk to you. I will show you the path.
Thank
I will
you.
show you the path to follow in ministry.
Thank you, man of God. Thank you. Thank you.
So don't worry, that's the meaning of your dream. Since it was just once, and then you responded, you came, then I'll give it to you, then you'll see. You'll see what is going to happen after that, okay?
Life Haven is surely a place for a life-changing experience.